up you guys, Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 2, Episode 14, so let's get into it. Rawr!
In the 5 weeks since our return from PX-7941,
known to its indigenous population as Madrona,
we've been able to process most of the data we've collected, and as a result, we think we've corroborated some fairly startling first-hand observations.
Which are?
Well, sir, the inhabitants of this planet can proactively affect their own climate.
That's a bit of an understatement, General. They can call it up, just like that.
you got a crop that needs water, order some rain. You have a crop that needs sun. It's literally
That's
a
so
matter
cool.
of dialing it up.
You sure you weren't under the local voodoo?
Believe me, General, no one was more skeptical than I. But the fact is, we may have stumbled on the most important piece of technology the SGC mission has discovered to date.
Even the Goa'uld do not possess such technology.
The Madronans call it the Touchstone. It's an ancient artifact, probably made by the other alien race.
Do we have any idea what makes it tick?
That's why we'd like to go back, sir. Carter wants to get a closer look with some of her specialized doohickeys.
Doohickeys.
My instruments will measure the Touchstone's emissions and hopefully give us a better idea of how it works.
Any chance we could borrow it for a few days? Do a little backward engineering?
You have to understand, General, the Touchstone maintains the weather on this planet.
Okay, then. Go see what you can figure out.
I guess they wanted a storm today.
Greetings, Roham, Princess Lamore.
That is definitely a green screen.
It's the visitors, Uncle.
We demand you return the Touchstone.
What? It's missing?
Do not play games. You must return it at once.
No games. We didn't take it.
It is gone. Come. See for yourselves.
Oh, okay. You know, like, corn? How there's, like, the green stuff around the corn, like the leaves or whatever it is? That's what it looks like they're wearing on their head. Not that guy, one of the dudes.
I guess this explains the storm clouds out there.
Not the Touchstone to shield us. We shall soon be overtaken by the elements. It's only a matter of time before we begin to die because of your theft.
All right, here's a question for you.
Okay, why are you
It was
looking
so
like
important.
this, my dude?
Why wasn't it guarded?
It was guarded. You let down our guard because of your people.
We trusted you.
We did not take it.
Had we taken the artifact, there would have been no need to return to this place.
There were witnesses.
And what did these witnesses see?
A group of people taking the Touchstone in the dead of night. They were dressed much as you are and carried weapons like yours.
Did they see where these people went?
They left by your Stargate.
As you know, none of our people know how to use the portal.
Guards, disarm the wrongdoers. Hold it!
All right. We came here in peace. We expect to go in one. Peace.
And explain yourself. But be warned, if your answers are not satisfactory, then we have no choice but to seek retribution.
Taking revenge upon us will not return the Touchstone, for we are not those who took it.
Perhaps not, but it will lead us to those that did.
Only if they care what happens to us. Look, let me give you a little life lesson about thieves. They're not really in touch with their feminine side. Caring would be on a low priority.
My uncle grows impatient.
If the thieves who took the Touchstone used the gate to escape, then the only hope to get it back is to let us go back through the gate.
And if they did come from Earth, we have technology that can help us find out who the thieves might have been.
How do we know that you will not use the gate to escape responsibility?
Why did they come here in the first place?
Trust us?
We are a simple people, Colonel. We have no means to protect ourselves from this disaster. If my uncle decides to trust you this day, our entire future will depend on that decision.
Okay, that's a little pressure, but we can handle that.
I've had worse storms here, to be honest.
Let them go. Please. Help us.
Hey, bro. Wow, 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 wow.
The Touchstone was stolen, sir, by people wearing SGC uniforms who came and went through the Stargate.
What? Well, who was it?
Everyone involved here would like to know that, sir.
I don't appreciate your implication, Colonel. Why would I send your team to study the thing if I knew it wasn't there?
No implication intended, sir. But circumstances do beg the next logical question, which is, Could any one of the other SG teams have gone through without your order?
Not without my knowing about it.
General, do you mind if I have Carter recheck the dialing computer? Just to see if there are any signs of anyone sneaking through the gate covertly? Behind your back, as it were, sir.
Nothing happens regarding that Stargate without my knowing about it. If a person sneezes near it, I get a report.
Really? Because I've seen you guys have terrible,
I understand.
like, security here.
Colonel, have Carter check it anyway.
Good.
Thank you very much, sir. Anything yet?
Not on the Touchstone, sir.
Possibly its effects. Have you been watching the Weather Channel?
I'm more of a C-SPAN guy.
Observe, O'Neill.
Chalk it up to a delayed El Nino effect or just a run of bad luck. But another set of storms has stretched all over America. And in, of all places, Phoenix, Arizona, causing widespread damage. Reports of injuries are still trickling in. We have
So,
flooding in
someone's,
most
like,
places.
sabotaging the shit out of this place.
And that's not all. There's record rainfall in Albuquerque, golf ball-sized hail in the Panhandle, and 3 major rivers cresting.
Something is definitely altering this planet's weather.
And you think it's this Touchstone? Kind of a reach, isn't it?
Well, not really, if you think about it. Whoever left that device originally on Madrona probably keyed it to the atmospheric conditions on that planet. Somebody steals it, brings it back to Earth, starts fiddling around with it with no idea what they're doing, and who knows?
We don't know it's on Earth.
I'm thinking it is. There was a huge transitory glitch 3 days ago when SG-2 returned from a routine mission, roughly the same hour as the Touchstone was taken.
But SG-2's point of origin was galaxies away from Madrona.
Yeah, but this energy spike is off the charts. You remember what happened the last time the gate's power supply was overloaded?
It jumped to the second gate in the Antarctic.
Yeah, thanks for the memory.
She was thinking about that.
Are you suggesting that SG-2 used the second gate to steal the Touchstone?
No, not SG-2. Their mission went as planned through our gate. But these readings suggest that someone might have been using the second gate a split second after SG-2 used ours to try to hide the energy spike in ours.
Kind of like shooting off a gun when a train's going by.
Sure.
To hide the sound.
Yes, sir. Now let's see. If I'm right, SG-2's log should have the same electronic signature that was present the last time the wormhole jumped its tracks.
Try the backup log.
So what are we doing with the second Stargate, exactly? Have we built a base around it, or do we just bury it?
Now, if someone did try to systematically erase all the relevant
Did they
data,
just
it would
answer
be
that for
easy
me
to
and I
overlook
didn't
a third-tier
pay attention?
backup. Yes. There it is. The second gate had to have been used. The energy signature's identical.
Who would have been authorized to use the second gate? I thought it had been officially decommissioned.
It was. Officially.
No, I need to talk to him now. Son, do you know what color this phone is? Yes, I'll hold.
Does that
Carter
matter?
find anything?
Yes, sir. Apparently the second gate is being used.
What? I was given top-level assurances that gate was to be sealed.
Case of the left hand not knowing what the right foot is doing, sir.
That's what I'm trying to find out. It can't wait, son. We'll make sure he gets the message the second he comes out.
And suddenly the president wasn't available.
It's like someone is orchestrating his schedule to keep us from speaking today. What are we looking at?
We sent the melt back to Madrona. It's basically a blizzard, sir. Winds gusting up to 80 miles an hour. It gets any more intense and the whole planet's a write-off.
How much time do they have remaining?
Well, if my extrapolations are correct, we're looking at 48 hours, maybe 72 before all the terraforming is kaput.
Permission to take a little trip to Nevada, sir.
Okay, I'll call the commander at Nellis and get you cleared.
General, it's become pretty obvious that our own people are involved here. The government types, you know. How do you know who to trust?
We already have the necessary clearance level, sir.
Colonel, I need some documents hand-delivered to the Groom Lake facility.
Are those documents sensitive enough to warrant a 3-man team with a Jaffa escort, sir?
Absolutely.
Colonel O'Neill, Major Reynolds, NID. Welcome to Area 51.
Yeah, nice to meet you. It's Captain Carter, Dr. Jackson, and Teal.
Gentlemen,
Really weird lighting.
I can't tell you what an honor it is to meet you. You guys are a bit of a
I
legend.
get it, they're in the shadows, but
Oh, well, thanks.
really
We're
weird
hoping to
lighting
meet with
choice.
Colonel Mayborn.
He's been paged, sir. I'm sure if you'll come inside, he'll find you there.
So you obviously know who we are.
Of course, sir. If it wasn't for you and the other SG teams, we'd be out of business here. Follow me, please. To your left is medical research. They're focusing on the potential new cure for Alzheimer's that SG-5 brought back. The other side is geology, space metallurgy, and artifact study. That's where they're poring over your notes on that Heliopolis place, Dr. Jackson. Meaning of life stuff. I love that. That's where we're studying those 2 Goa'uld death gliders that you were in after you guys did your hero thing. Nice work, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
This way.
I feel like that guy was Uncharmed.
This is the bioresearch lab.
Is this where you're keeping the little green man?
There are no alien life forms at Area 51.
Like hell there isn't.
Present company excluded, of course.
Colonel O'Neill.
Hello, Mayborn.
Major, if you'll excuse us. Tilk. It's good to see you well.
In my culture, I would be well within my rights to dismember you.
Well, that's interesting. Is there something I can do for you, Colonel O'Neill?
Yeah, we assume the Touchstone was brought here.
Excuse me.
Maybe you have a different name for it? The weather controller from Madrona, PX-7941?
It seems that someone has sent you on a fool's errand, Colonel. There's nothing even
Really?
remotely like that here.
You are, however, aware of our mission.
I remember a reference to it. But correct me if I'm wrong, nothing came back from that survey.
Not by our team.
Another SGC team?
You tell me.
If you're looking for specific answers, I'd ask that you be a little less cryptic with your questions.
Fine. Where's the damn Touchstone?
Has the second Stargate been activated?
It's been under complete lockdown since its arrival here. It hasn't even been powered up.
Do you mind if we have a look?
I guarantee it's been dormant since you came through it.
Okay, well then let us
Then
see.
there's no harm in taking a look, is there?
There it is. Happy now, Colonel?
Carter?
I mean, no, we haven't seen it yet. I mean, there's nothing to suggest that they didn't just pack it away half an hour ago.
Satisfied.
Not really. Just proves it got packed up real nice after it was used.
I assure you that gate has been in that crate since it was brought here from the Antarctic.
Come on, Harry.
You and I have been through this dance before.
Maybe there's a third gate.
Colonel, this gate is plastic.
What?
Captain Carter is correct.
That's ridiculous.
Someone made a plastic replica? Can I have one?
That's the gate that was brought back from the Antarctic. It's been under lock and key since it got here.
This gate's plastic. Where's the real one?
I don't know who's giving you orders, Mayborn, but they had better come from where the air is real thin.
Is that a threat, Colonel?
You tell me the punishment for losing a Stargate.
That presumes there was no authorization to move the Stargate.
So who authorized?
That's classified.
We have the highest clearance.
Within the military, you do.
Are you telling me this is a civilian operation?
Gentlemen, Colonel O'Neill and his people need an escort back to their vehicle.
Who's pulling the strings, Mayborn?
Take a piece of advice, Jack. Let this one drop.
Drop it!
Please. Don't make these gentlemen have to get disrespectful.
A world is going to die.
If we can't track the Touchstone, there may still be a way that we can track the second gate on Earth.
Oh, sure. Let's just put out an APB for a huge honkin' 2-story metal ring with 39 little pictures all nicely engraved on it.
Actually, I had another thought.
Go ahead, Captain.
We use our gate to go to Madrona. Then we do a quick 180 and return through the second gate here on Earth.
Captain Carter, if one were to input the Earth's coordinates on the Madrona dialing device, he would be sent back to the gate on this facility.
You would, unless you intentionally overpower the gate.
Of course, the way the wormhole arced to send the two of you to the other gate. We just have to duplicate those conditions.
As you may recall, it was a minor miracle that either of you survived that incident.
What if we use
Yeah,
the
but
mount
you
program?
know this time.
Perfect. The GPS could give us an exact position as soon as the mount made it through.
Let's do it.
I feel like we don't need to go here, per se.
Did you bring the Touchstone? Not yet. We're working on it.
They should be inputting the last address now.
Status, Captain.
It's through, sir. It's on Earth.
Well, where the hell is it?
Switching over to terrestrial video signal. We have visual, but it's dark.
Can you make out anything?
Well, not much. Looks like there's somebody moving.
Can you ascertain its location?
I'm resetting the Mount Global Positioning System to Telsat 13, attempting to triangulate.
What the hell happened?
Someone shot it.
They blew it away, sir.
Ryder?
The link is gone. They destroyed the Mount.
Did you get the coordinates?
Didn't have time for a full triangulation, but I've got it narrowed down.
How far down?
Well, as far as I can tell, it's in southern Utah.
Oh, well, southern Utah.
Well, at least that's a start.
I have one last marker to call. Okay, here's the deal. This NID landing strip doesn't officially exist. Therefore, I don't think there's a jurisdictional issue. But even if there is, that C5 is Air Force property, and it is our jurisdiction.
Can we go now, sir?
There's a chopper waiting up top. It will take you to Hill Air Force Base. From there, you're on your own. One other thing, Colonel. We don't know if the people who took the gate and Touchstone are friend or foe. Therefore, under no conditions are you to fire on them. Understood?
Under no conditions, fire.
That's right.
What if they fire on us, sir?
Then you're to take cover. Do not return fire unless it's the only option remaining in order to defend yourself.
General, I don't think that's gonna fly.
Those are my orders, Colonel. We're already going way out on a limb on this one. I don't want my people mortally wounding another American who may just be following orders. Understood?
Why don't you just take the Zach gun? David packed away in a box. Now what?
Stand to, gentlemen.
Keep those hands visible.
Who the hell are you?
No one's damn business. Step away from the crate.
Breaking rules.
What?
I missed the address.
At least we have this.
They've come back, Uncle Goa'uld, just as I told you!
I have the Touchstone!
So, who's behind all of this exactly?
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
We hope the faith and trust between our two worlds has been restored.
You have lived up to your promises. Let there always be peace between our worlds.
We must remain vigilant, lest those that trespass before come back to violate the sanctity of the holy Touchstone.
Yeah, just make sure your guards are paying attention this time.
I wonder if they put like a GPS chip or a bomb or something in that thing.
Any idea what happened, sir?
To be honest, it's still something of a shell game. The investigation was taken out of my hands.
By whom?
I'm still trying to find that out.
So we may never know who those men were who went through the gate.
Not unless you can tell me where they went. Well, until then, all SG units are to be on watch for 4 NID guys wandering around another planet.
Great. So all this could happen again.
No, Colonel. This time I was able to ensure that our Stargate will be the only one in use.
How?
The second Stargate is being retired.
Yes. Only this time there will be a permanent iris welded over it, and it will be placed under round-the-clock guard under the command of the SGC, my command.
No lying and deceit, smoke and mirrors.
You'll be there yourself. All of you will.
This put you out of a job, Mayborn?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Strange things happen in high places, Colonel.
Don't I know it?
People get reassigned. So does property. Artifacts get misplaced. Orders change. Every day's a new day.
Alrighty, well that was Stargate SG-1 Season 2 Episode 14. I wonder if we'll ever see those guys again, if we'll ever get to the bottom of this. I worry that we won't. But it'd be nice to, you know, touch upon this again at some point. I like that, you know, we went back to the second Stargate and we dealt with, you know, what to do with it. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.